Hello everyone, my name is Redacted, and today I'm going to show you my favorite Edge of Fate Hunter build. And no, it is not the Navigator grapple melee spam that requires the lucky roll of the exotic class item that is so annoying to get unless Sir is here. Nope, this is a Mask of Baccharis and Lord of Wolves build. So now you might be asking yourself, well, why should I run this build? Well, you should run this build because you're going to be getting a 44% damage increase to your Lord of Wolves. You're going to have infinite uptime on your Frost Armor, and you're going to have ability regen to not completely match Heart of Inmost Light, but it'll be pretty close. You'll be able to spam grapple nades to an extent. Pair all that up with the wonderful Stasis artifact, and you're going to basically run around freezing everything, not being able to take that much damage with good healing, and you're just going to look like a fallen captain while doing it. It is just a all-around fun build mixed with some actual usefulness. You could run this in pretty much any content. In the video you're watching now, I am minus 25 just running around. And I did this for the entire Fireteam Ops. Alright, so now here we are, and we're going to take a look at how I have my build set up. Obviously, the Lord of Wolves is a requirement, with the other two slots not really mattering as much. For Super, we want the Silence and Squall, but you can also run the Storm's Edge Super, depending on your choice if you want Bolt Charge or Frost Armor. We also want the Gambler's Dodge ability, pair that with the Combination Blow to feed back into each other, while also giving us a stacking melee bonus to pair with our Grapple Grenade. This is going to allow our grapple melees to do a lot more. For the aspects, we want to run Winter's Shroud paired with Threaded Spectre to not only freeze all of our targets, but to also leave behind a Strand Decoy to distract those targets. For our fragments, we want Facet of Protection paired with Facet of Purpose for damage resist and frost armor every time we pick up an orb of power. We also want Facet of Ruin to increase our shatter and ignition damage and size. We also want Facet of Dawn to get radiant on every melee hit, and we want Facet of Blessing for every melee kill to give us healing. For our mods, we want 2 special ammo finders to always have ammo for our little wolves. For our gauntlets, we want 3 heavy-handeds to always have orbs of power to feed back into our frost armor. Our chest piece doesn't really matter, it is your choice. For our boots, we want 1 innervation and 2 better alreadies for healing and our grapple cooldown. For our class item, we want 1 powerful attraction to always pick up the orbs of power we're making, and 2 bombers to reduce the cooldown on our grenade even further. For your stats, I would highly recommend having your melee and your class at least 70, so you're always getting that full refund from Combination Blow and Gambler's Dodge. I would also recommend getting your grenade stat above 100. This is going to increase the damage that your grapple melee does. I would also recommend getting your weapon stat above 100. This is going to increase your ammo generation bars. This is also going to increase the amount of damage that your guns do against bosses. For the artifact, I would recommend having the one with Frost perk. This is going to give your stasis weapons increased reload speed and stability while Frost Armor is active. I'd also recommend having Frost Renewal. While you have Frost Armor, taking critical damage releases a burst that freezes nearby combatants and grants Frost Armor to you and nearby allies. I would also recommend having Refresh Threads. Picking up an elemental pickup matching your subclass element, so for this case it would be a stasis elemental pickup. This will give you ability energy to your least charged ability. Pair that with elemental coalescence. Defeating targets has the chance to create an elemental pickup matching your equipped super element. I would also recommend having Elemental Daze. This is going to allow your Lord of Wolves, whenever you do ignite, let's say, an unstoppable champion, it is going to ignite them again, causing more damage and ad clear. Pair that with Cauterized Darkness, where a stasis or strand debuff non-boss combatant takes increased solar damage from all sources, which means you're just going to shred targets if they're debuffed with Stasis or Strand, which you are easily going to get with your aspects. Pair those with Radiant Shrapnel, where dealing sustained weapon damage while radiant or defeating a scorched combatant with a weapon causes the target to release solar projectiles that deal damage and scorch on impact. Your Lord of Wolves will be scorching. You are also always going to have Radiant up. All of those together, you are going to always be releasing solar projectiles. For the final artifact perk, I would recommend having Frigid Glare. While Frost Armor is active, Stasis Precision Final Blows cause combatants to release a freezing burst. So now here we are in the range. I'm going to show you the gameplay loop. Here we're going to summon a combat wave. All you're really going to do is dodge, get a melee kill. As you can see, my Gambler's dodge just got fully refunded. I'm going to dodge again, keeping that light shift ×2 stack up on the left hand side of my screen. If I continue to do this fast paced, I'm going to keep that Frost Armor up. As you can see, I'm at ×4 for that. And as you can see from my light shift, I'm at ×3 now. Keep doing that. Really, it's all you're doing. It's not hard at all. You know, the threaded specters will explode eventually, and that will create threadlings, or they'll kill them, and it won't spawn threadlings, whatever. But it does a big ol' explosion. One thing that this loadout is really good at is taking care of champions. As you can see, I have all these ads and a champion. Ooh, let's not do that one. So yes, as you can see, I have all these ads and a champion. Now all I have to do is boom, melee, get my class ability back, boom, melee, do it again. Now I can sit here and I can just dump a Lord of Wolves mech into him until I ignite him. Or just kill him, because Lord of Wolves is way too broken, especially with a 44% damage bonus. See, gameplay loop really is not that hard. Really anyone can pick this up and just immediately know what they're doing. But yeah, now I'm just going to leave you with some more gameplay and enjoy the rest of the video. I hope you have a wonderful day.